Okay, so I'm driving into school today, and I'm coming down the hill, and it's icy out, and I'm not thinking that I'm going down a hill. And then I'm coming down the hill, and I suddenly start to skid on the ice. As I'm skidding, my amygdala reacts, and I'm having an emotional reaction to what's happening to me. At the same time, I'm trying to think and process what's going on with my frontal lobe and also my parietal lobe, trying to be logical and see the space between the car and myself. My frontal lobe is trying to organize my thoughts and keep me calm so that I can figure out how to get out of this. And I look to the left-hand side and see there's no one coming up on the left, and maybe I can swerve that way. Meanwhile, my adrenaline is pumping because my brain sends a message to my hypothalamus, which sends a message to my pituitary gland, to send a message to my adrenal glands to pump some adrenaline, because this is a dangerous situation. While this is all going on, my heart is beating faster. I'm taking very shallow breaths, meaning my medulla is being affected. Also, I'm in this heightened state of alertness because of the danger of the fact that this car is like getting closer and closer to me in front, and I'm about to rear end someone. So my pons and the reticular formation are working. Also, as I'm turning the wheel, my pons is serving as a relay station from my left hand up to my left hemisphere, and my right hand to my left hemisphere. Okay. In addition, obviously what I'm seeing is going through my eyes, up to my optic nerve, through my spinal cord. It's being sent to the thalamus, which is the relay station. Some of the information is being sent to the sensory cortex, which is part of the parietal lobe, frontal lobe. Some of the other visual information for actual visual processing is being sent to my occipital lobe, where the visual cortex is. At the same time, I'm hearing myself scream, and I'm screaming using my Broca's area, which is my language production mode. I could try to make sense and understand what I'm saying, but I'm not really saying anything. I'm just screaming. So my Wernicke's area is just trying to process a scream, which is in my temporal lobe. The actual sound is being integrated into something meaningful to me through my auditory cortex. Okay. And at the same time, after this, my hippocampus will have worked, hopefully, that I will form a new memory to not drive quickly down a hill when it's icy. My hippocampus will have been engaged as well. Okay. Did I forget anything? Okay. So, there's an example of the entire brain working at the same time. Multiple processes all happening together. The brain is highly, highly complex. We're talking about the brain as if it is really localized, meaning we could map it. And this location is my hearing, and this location is my vision, and this location is my logical and spatial reasoning, and this location is my organizational abilities. It's not that simple. First of all, there's a lot of redundancy in the brain. Second of all, there's many structures involved in many of the different activities we do, especially the higher functioning activities. Language, memory, thinking, all your higher functioning ways of being, all your cognitions are really distributed throughout the brain in both hemispheres. Okay. In addition, the hemispheres talk to each other.